actually. Wrong light. There we go. Should help. So professional on this channel. I know. Okay. 4 people in just saw how professional this YouTube channel is. Or unprofessional. Yep. Yeah. Nice Jesus Christ moment. There, Carolina. Text seems to be acting up. I can only see half your face. Yeah, everything's fine. Like, everything looks fine. Is anyone else having that problem of only seeing half my face? Yep. Okay. Maybe it must have been like a glitch or something. I don't know. All right. So as you can see, this is the new. This is the new house. This is the new multiverse headquarters, I guess you could say. Yeah. So yep, the move as of right now, move is done. We've moved out of the old place. Like 96% of all that stuff is moved in. It's we're not calling that. We're not calling it that, Lunar. We are not calling it that. You know, it's been such a move. I haven't been able to unpack any clothes. If you haven't noticed, I've been wearing the same shirt for 3 goddamn days because I've been that limited on clothes. Hmm. But yep, we just got moved. The family just got moved in tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry if I sound tired. It's just today has been very like a lot to take in. Let's be real. Like today was very much um, a lot to take in one day, and everyone's kind of like, yeah. Um, so yeah, I think this is the fastest I've managed to get like a new thing up and running. And I decided rather than just do like a series of videos, I guess I could talk about all the news today, as well as kind of talk about what I'd like to do with the room and all of that. You know, simple things like that. You know how it is. Um, so yeah, I think I'm definitely moving this bed. You see, movers came in, and I was stuck at the old house for a while, so I didn't get a say in it of where all this went. So as you can see, everything is still like 90% unpacked. 90 no 95% unpacked. Um, so yeah, so I'm gonna have to reorganize some shit. I'm gonna have to like go overdrive and feng shui the shit out of this room because, I'd like a little more mobility, please. I spent 2 years sitting on a bed doing videos, so I'd like to just sit in a chair, um, and do videos again, like I did all the way back before the second move. Um, oh, trust me, I don't trust anyone trying to move my stuff. So I feel you, Bizarro. Um, yeah, I also didn't feel like eating dinner. So, I mean, I did eat an egg roll and maybe some rice, but other than that, I was just like, I'm not, I'm not hungry today. Um, did get some tea, some nice calming green tea. Always a good thing. Um, protect the funk. Yep, they are protected. They're not going anywhere. Um, I'm hoping to like have a lot to like have them stacked up at um, some point or have something new, like have a new kind of setup for them. Yep. Has it only been like 6.5 minutes since this live stream start? Holy shit. Um, yeah. So what do you guys want to talk about? Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks, Tony. Um, have I tried Cuban coffee? Yeah, I have. It really beat the shit out of me. Um, so what do you guys want to talk about today? You guys want to talk about the Scream trailer? Do you guys want to talk about the news about Tron? Or do you guys want to talk about the trailer for the Doom that came to Gotham? Um, yeah. Okay. Does anyone want to talk about Scream first? You guys want to talk about the Scream 6 trailer first? I figured rather than do like 3 videos all at once, I figured, I'll just do a live stream, tell everyone I'm alive, and also kind of give my thoughts on each thing, and we can all talk about it here. The Cocaine Bear trailer came out like last month, so yeah. The Power Rangers Cosmic Fury reveal. That's really cool that we finally get a female Red Ranger. I feel like it's been overdue. It took forever to get a Red Ranger of color. Well, technically it was the second because like there was Setlin Ward when he became Red Turbo Ranger for like a good time, and then he went back then he went to Blue. I don't think we had one until SBD. But aside from that, we've never really had a female Red Ranger. The only time we've had a female Red Ranger um, is in the comics. And I've been like, yeah, this is really cool. I would love a live action female Red Ranger. So to see that in Cosmic Fury is really cool. Yeah. So okay, yeah, we did get one technically in Samurai. That's right. Oh yeah, the Tron news. Oh yeah, that they're doing a new movie, but it's going to have Jared Leto as the star. Ew. It was literally like that Simpsons meme where it was like, there's going to be a new Tron movie. That's good. It's going to have Jared Leto in it. Ooh, that's bad. All right. Hey Jason. Yeah, how does Leto keep getting work? It's beyond me. Um Yes, Adam, I did forget that Power Ranger Samurai did have a female Red Ranger. I completely forgot. I just got here, all right? Yep. Anyway, so um yeah, I guess we'll talk about Ghostface first. Yeah, the Scream 6 looks really good. As you guys know, I haven't been the biggest Scream fan, but Scream 5 was really damn good. And this is Scream 6 is probably one of my most anticipated movies for the new year. It's definitely like one of the most anticipated movies for the new year. I'm very much excited to see um hopefully. I do think it is going to be like a cult of Ghostface rather than one person. It really does feel like it is going to be more than one person. And yeah, you could say, yeah, they have, that's nothing new. Like multiple Ghostface in one movie is an obvious thing. um I do like this ghost face cult. Like, it does make sense that like something like this would happen if like like it would make sense that there would be like a whole shrine to Ghostface. So I think it's really cool that like, and I do think there is like a ringleader. I don't know who it could be. And I'm hoping they don't kill off Nev Campbell off screen. That's the one thing I'm hoping they don't do is kill off Nev. They don't kill Sydney off camera because that would piss me off. And I mean, um, I like that, Jason. So it's Jason Takes Manhattan and Curse of Michael Myers, but done better. That I really do like the style and use Ghostface using guns. We haven't seen that in a while, especially a shotgun. Yeah. Also, is it just me, or does Ghostface look this Ghostface with the weathered mask look like the Ghostface from Dead by Daylight? Does it remind anyone else from the Dead by Daylight Ghostface design where he had like the tassels on the arm? I really do like that design for Ghostface in Dead by Daylight. Yeah. So I guess the other thing is the other major thing aside from the Tron news is getting a new Tron movie, but with Jared Leto. That was really it. And then we had the Doom That Came to Gotham, which is the new Batman animated film coming in March, I believe. And yeah, it looks really good. If for those who don't know what the Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham is about, Batman the Doom That Came to Gotham is was a Batman guy, but I can't remember if that was written by him. I can't. Oh yes, I did see the. Oh, bye, Jason Briggs. That was so cool. And the remake led that. This is a really good idea. Um, it's a very dark story. It's a very brutal story. And it's very much like a lot of H.P. Lovecraft stuff, where it's like all the imagined horror and all that. And also, we're having Jeffrey Combs as Kirk Langstrom. Yeah, I'm in. Like, I heard like months ago when they talked about the announcement for the Doom That Came to Gotham, and one of the first people they got was Jeffrey Combs. And I'm like, that makes a lot of sense because Jeffrey Combs has been tied to a lot of H.P. Lovecraft live action adaptations. So that, oh yeah, that is true. Doom, that is an allusion to the Doom That Came to Sarnath. But like I said, the Doom That Came to Gotham is, again, going back to Jeffrey Combs, have him and as Kirk Langstrom, Man-Bat, is really cool. I think that's really, I'm really excited for that. Is it a sequel to Gotham by Gaslight? No. To be fair, though, Tony, I did think that too when I first read The Doom That Came to Gotham. I was like, oh, it's not. There is actually a sequel to the Gotham by Gaslight, which is called Batman Master of Tomorrow. It's a very good book. It's very underrated. I can't believe a lot of people have not talked about it. So go check that out, Tony. It's called Batman Master of Tomorrow. Would you like to see an animated adaptation of Red Rain? I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. I will say, though, that if Doom That Came to Gotham does well, I guarantee you that Red Rain will probably be the next Batman Elseworld story that's done. I guarantee you that will probably be the case. Combs is, yeah, he was a really good Scarecrow in the animated series. We did kind of, that is true, but I'd like to see a full like take on Batman Red Rain. Although, to be fair, The Batman versus Dracula is a really kick-ass movie. I really loved it. Have I seen Batman Soul of the Dragon? I have not. I've got it queued up in my HBO Max account, but like, really, I don't have it up. I really don't have it up. Like, I haven't been able to watch it. Thoughts on a Spawn Bleach crossover? It'd be cool. How am I doing lately with the move? Well, the move just ended today because it was just 9 to 10 hours of just, holy shit, I am exhausted. and emotionally and physically, I hate everything. I am in a very I hate everything move, but that's every day. Um, just wanted to let you know. Oh, happy birthday, Andre. Um, you still have HBO Max after? I do. I do. Shockingly, it's not as good as it initially was, but it still has some movies I really do. Um, I really do enjoy. So yeah, yeah, 9 to 10 hours. It was. That's why I'm drinking tea. It's very cleansing. Haven't checked out Super Sons yet. I heard it's really good. It's just the anime, that jilted CGI animation looks really not good. I also remembered that the Justice League Ruby animated movie's coming out this year. I literally just remembered. Oh yeah, we are getting Justice League Ruby this year. I legit forgot about that. Blue Beetle movie. It'll be. I think it'll be good. I'm just not like hyped for a lot of DC films this year. Um, Shazam maybe, but like this whole reboot has got me all fucked up. But then again, what do I know? They do Clark better in the movie than they did in the Ruby comic. This is true. There is going to be a new Justice League Ruby crossover this month. Like I think next month actually. And basically what it is, it's not going to be like it's these characters, but they're the Ruby universe versions. This is actually like the Ruby characters are crossing into the DC universe. So we're actually going to get an actual Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman meeting Team Ruby. And I'm kind of really hoping I'm going to be honest, I really, really, really want a Salem Darkseid crossover on the sole ground of seeing parademons fused with Grim. Paragrim. There you go, Paragrim. There you go. Um, um, yes, I am looking. Oh, hey, Chris. Be really cool. Um, um, oh yeah, there's also the Legion of Superheroes movie, which I'm like, eh. Um, congrats on the new house. We'll see. We'll see. I'm reserving judgment till I'm all moved in. Hmm. Let's see. I've not watched The Last of Us yet. I need to. Oh, that'd be a neat team up. I hope that'd also be really cool in the crossover. Roman and Neo teaming up with Joker and Harley. I'd love to see that. I would also love to see. Who else would I love to see? I'd like to see Neptune meet Arthur. That'd be really cool. Um, I think it would. That'd be a neat one. I'm still in Florida. I'm still in Florida, Andre. I just moved to a different house in Florida. Not every time when people move, you go to a different state. Shockingly. Um, he's still Florida man. I like Bullet Train. I gave it a second watch. I still think that ending goes on a little too long. I do think it drags at some point, but it's very much like how is this a good Cowboy Bebop movie than the actual like live I didn't hate the live action Cowboy Bebop to be TBH. Um, do I do I have to be born a Florida man, or can someone become one? Anyone can be Florida man. I'm just looking through the comments to see anything that piques my interest right now. Yep, I heard about the Blue Oyster Cult song. Moose, don't. Yes, I'm aware of the powers of Florida Man. You know, anyone can be. You know, and here's the thing about Florida Man: 9 times out of 10, they're not originally from Florida. Fun fact: it's usually people who are either running from the law or running from the cold or from the cold in the north, and that's how they end up in this state. Because and then they just end up doing more stuff, and yeah, this is how you end up because you didn't want to, you had a warrant and you also didn't want to shovel snow, so you ran all the way down to the furthest point in this country. You big box of stupid. Have I seen? I actually did watch Koala Man. It was pretty funny. A lot funnier than Velma. I'll be real. Let's be real. Which, by the way, Velma, I gotta hand it to the show. If it did one thing right, it was uniting everyone in a shared hatred of something. You had the left and the right, uniting in their hatred for this show. You had the capitalist and the communist befriending one another in this shared hatred of this show. So, if you could hang your hat on one thing, on literally one thing, it would be, that. Has there ever been a show? No, never been a show that takes place in Florida, not to my knowledge. It's Velma. Oh no, we have a common enemy. We have to work together. It's very much like Justice League versus Suicide Squad. That whole running joke I had during that event of, oh no, it's bigger suicide. What is it? It's bigger Suicide Squad. Oh no, we have to work together. It's the bigger Jaws moment. I have seen Lupin the Third. I don't know why everyone thinks I haven't seen Lupin the Third. That's funny. The Florida Man DVD, a D&D campaign. That's funny. And that's the thing too, is that the idea of Velma could have worked if it wasn't for this being Mindy Carling's vanity project. And it sucks too to have worked if it wasn't for this being Mindy Carling's vanity project. And it sucks too because I think she's really funny and I do think she does have some good writing, but this just really shit the bed hard. Like it shit the bed so hard I think blood came out with the diarrhea. I would believe that it was hated so much that it was meant to be liked. Why did I move? I moved that to a place that I had no control over because basically my family was like, we don't like it here. We don't like it this other house anymore. We're gonna go somewhere else. That's where it came down to. Anyway. Well, I think they're talking about cartoons as for shows in Florida, Captain. Anyone miss the Venture Brothers? Yeah, we all miss the Venture Brothers. Now I'm not going to touch anything in this room for a bit because my girlfriend, who is nothing short of a genius, just saying, is going to so don't get, obviously this is all going to come off, but like, yeah, don't don't get attached to seeing the bed here. I don't like it here anyway. Messes up my feng shui. I've seen Total Drama. I'm just eh. It's weird too because my one of my aunts and my cousin really love Total Drama, like a legit show. What's your favorite person in Lupin the Third? That's Lupin himself. Come on, man. The one problem I have with this room already is that it's literally like the door when you open, it's literally right next to the bathroom. But the problem is the door swings out, and so I could just walk out into the hallway and bam, my face will hit the door, the bathroom door if it's open. It actually happened like 20 minutes before I did this live stream. I shit you not. That's what happened. Who the hell is Chris McLean? What? What are you guys talking about? I feel like sometimes I feel like I just jumped into a fucking other chat room. Chris McLean. Okay. I didn't keep up with a lot of monthly books. I will say that I am enjoying the One Bad Day, Batman One Bad Day issues. My girlfriend did get the Bane issue for me. I haven't read it yet, but she did get me the Bane issue. And I do believe the Catwoman book comes out let me look at the date. Um, yeah, next week. It literally comes out next week, I think. Now, from what I understand, and this is just word on the street, I don't know. Um, uh, I lost way control. I seem to have that thing where I lost control way early. Um, but yeah, the word on the street is as to why, because originally, for those wondering about the One Bad Day books, originally the Catwoman was supposed to come out in December, but apparently they pushed it back because they didn't want to compete sales wise with the Batman Spawn crossover. I don't know if that's true or not, but given how much hype they gave that Batman Spawn book, I can see why. But it does disrupt the book, and I do think it was supposed to be Christmas themed anyway. That book was supposed to be Christmas themed anyway, so that's going to be a little awkward to have it in January. But hey, back to back books. Personally, though, I am very excited for the next two issues of the two following issues of Batman One Bad Day, which are going to be Clayface and Clayface and Ra's al Ghul. The Clayface one I'm really excited about because I don't think Basil Carlo gets enough love as it is. The Batman Spawn was just as bad. I don't think he was bad. Miller was awful. That book was awful. This one at least had a story, but the problem is, and I talked about it in my review for it, Captain, was that it was literally how they pitched it was Todd McFarlane wanted to work with Greg Capullo again so bad because he's like, give me all your ideas and I will make a plot around that story. So he literally just let the artist take control, and that's why we had like Joker with his face cut off and the Court of Owls and all these images, and it felt like it was all just barely put together. Um, so yeah. So I don't think it was bad. It's definitely the best of the. That's not saying much, though. It is the best of the 3 Batman Spawn crossovers. I will say that, where it was definitely the best of that group. um, that's what I think. At least is that it was definitely like the best of that of those trio. And we yet and that's the thing too. They built it up, and I'm like, you built this as supposed to be like a one-shot book, but no, you clearly are meant to be a sequel where we finally do the thing you've been teasing for the past 2 other one and done books, where clown we will just give us Clown and Joker team up. Just give us a Clown and Joker team up. That's all we want. What happened here? I moved. Gochi fan. My house didn't get wrecked. This is just I just haven't unpacked all my stuff, and this isn't all my stuff. All my other stuff is in now a very large closet, and they just threw all my stuff into my closet. I don't even know where to begin with that. I wanted to be here, but I was left at the other house, so I couldn't like dictate how I wanted this room to be done. So I'm gonna have to do some very big overhaul. My house didn't, like I said, my house didn't get wrecked. To another Batman Judge Dredd crossover and have Judge Death with Batman Who Laughs, even though, yeah, Batman Who Laughs is very overexposed. But come on, man. I would absolutely enjoy a Batman Who Laughs Judge Death crossover just for that. What I think is going to happen to Bellows at the end of Owl House? I hope he dies. I don't think he deserves like even a single shred of redemption. I don't want him to even have like a moment where he's like, "Oh, Hunter, I'm sorry," or "Oh, I can see my brother." No, I don't even want that. He is one of the most irredeemable bastards I have ever seen. How do I think? I think you'll just be Luz talking him down with the collector. Still lagging behind, but I'm getting into it, Lunar. Especially what he did to his brother. Yeah, I think we all agree after what he did to Flapjack, Hunter's palisman. Yeah, he should not come back at all. Like there's no going back from that. Death is too good for him. Send it, Bellows, to the room with a moose. No, wait, no, that doesn't sound so scary. What the fuck? Luz is gonna talk down a sugar high kid with powers of a god. Okay, I believe he could. I believe she could. You know, if anyone can talk some sense, she's Collector is a little more misguided. But I also, on the other hand, I would not be opposed to them killing him off too, or rendering him powerless, and then Ida and Rain can raise him. I kind of would want to see that. I kind of would want to see that. Send Bellows to Detroit. My walnuts. Oh, I think Camilla is probably getting the MVP for best cartoon parent. It was Greg Universe, but like Camilla, if like is probably going to be up there. I do think Camilla is going to be very much up there as well. Send Bellows to Ohio. A lot of people are saying like send Bellows here. I think Ohio is the ultimate one. I do think that is the ultimate punishment is sending Bellows to Ohio. Yes, we I did hear about that, Chris. Okay, so for those who don't know, it's been kind of said without saying that Mark Hamill will no longer voice the Joker, and for the very sad reason why, um, because Kevin Conroy's gone. The only reason he kept coming back to doing Joker so many times was because Kevin was there. Um, so that's Joker and Batman. You do have Troy Baker who does do the roles simultaneously. Um, you do have you do have that. I personally would love Bruce Greenwood and John DiMaggio to be the new Batman and Joker dichotomy. I think John DiMaggio's Joker. Um, I think DiMaggio's joke, and please do not think I'm knocking. Obviously, Mark Hamill and Conroy, they were the goats. They were the absolute goats. I'm just thinking, like my brain is just going, well, who would you have? Like theoretically, who would you have as your next one? Um, um, so I would say Greenwood and DiMaggio. And I will say this: this is going to be a little like a bit of heresy right here. I think John DiMaggio did a better reading of the Killing joke at the end. You know, the two guys in the insane asylum. I think he did a better reading of that than Hamill did in the actual Killing Joke animated film. Because holy shit, that that reading was really good, and Hamill's was like, what happened? What was that? Like it just felt so dry and stale. But DiMaggio's in in um what was it? Death in the Family, that choose your own adventure animated film. His take did exactly what I've always thought in my head is just like the joke is just kind of building to a crescendo, and it's slow and it just gets higher and higher, and you just see Joker like crack to that. So yeah. Kevin Michael Richardson, I think, is a good Joker. I know a lot of people don't like. I always liked his Joker because I think he had some good lines too, and he was just such a fascinating, different Joker. Excuse me. He was such a further Joker than what you would think. Like he's more like agile. He's way more sadistic, and he's clearly having fun. Honestly, as much as I didn't like, also, I've talked about this before, as much as I didn't like the comic by Jeff Johns, Batman 3 Jokers would be really good. I'm just saying, but the problem is the people I wanted are gone. Hamill's not going to do it. Hamill won't do it without Batman. I mean, obviously Kevin, everyone's Batman. Um, so yeah, we would be without Hamill, and that would be the draw, right? Like you would have had for the three Jokers, the three voices for Joker, DiMaggio, Hamill, Baker. You would have had all three of them voicing different Jokers. Well, now you could probably say like maybe we could get Kevin Michael Richardson or Jeff Bennett, who voiced Joker in Batman Brave the Bold, which I really liked. So you could get him if you can't get Hamill. And obviously, I'd have John DiMaggio as the criminal Joker, the old Joker. I've kind of missed a whole slew of Um, Actually, I would say Jeff Bennett for Clown Joker. Um, yeah, Jeff Bennett could be that Joker. Then you could have Troy Baker, or you'd probably have Troy Baker as the comedian Joker, and then you'd have John DiMaggio as the criminal Joker if Himmel doesn't come back. As for the rest of the cast, I would say Bruce Greenwood for Batman, Tara Strong for Batgirl, and Jensen Ackles as Red Hood. Because, yeah, have the all-star cast, giving love and respect to the greats. Hmm. I was just looking through the comments. I'm sorry for being quiet. Are we still on the whole send Bellows to blank bullshit, guys? Did I see Lightyear? Yes, I did not like it. It was trying to be something it didn't need to be. Um, yeah, live a animated Huntress film would be good. Although, Grant, if I was being realistic, I think her best shot. Am I? Nah, it's too late in the game. I just didn't like it. Favorite recent Pixar film? That's my favorite. That's a tough one. Probably Soul. I really like Soul. I am curious about Elemental, but Soul was really good. That ending really like shook me to my core. Um, hmm. Would I watch a reboot of The Shadow? I would. If they reboot the movie, yeah, totally. I think it's been long overdue. We do a Shadow film. I think we would have gotten one sooner had it not been for how bad the Green Hornet was. Because if the Green Hornet movie succeeded and didn't have, no disrespect to Seth Rogen, but like if it didn't have Seth Rogen as the Green Hornet and did better, I honestly believe the Shadow people would have been like, yeah, let's do the Shadow. Um, if I had, I wouldn't do anything with the Dead. I like the Dead Rising series, but I would be like, no, we're doing Dark Stalkers, motherfuckers. That's where we're investing our time and energy to Dark Stalkers. End of discussion. Adult animated series of Dick Tracy. I think it would work. I think that's another. I think a lot of pulp characters could make a comeback. Favorite character in Darkstalkers, John Talbane. Not even it's not even like a debate. John Talbane. It's a kung fu werewolf. Of course, I'm fucking picking him. It's like a that's like a no duh moment. If Alan Rickman was still alive, yeah, I think he would have been a good Doctor Doom. But yeah, can't have that. My favorite episode of Molly McGee, I really like all of it. I think my favorite is the Hanukkah episode. I really did like that. There are some really, I really do love that show. Um, it's so quick witted and it's so unapologetic in its humor. Thoughts on the rumor of a Die Hard reboot? I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. They've been trying to do a Die Hard reboot since 2012. I think they haven't. They still haven't like done anything with it yet. So but what the fuck do I know? Nicolas Cage's Frank West would actually be kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Favorite episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy? Oh boy. There's so many. I think one of my favorite episodes is the episode where Ed becomes a monster, where Ed thinks he's a monster and just rampages through the town. It's a lot of fun. I would also say I can't remember the name of the episode. The other one I really loved was the episode where they first meet the Cankers. In fact, all the episodes with the Cankers in them is always like a good time. Like a twist of Ed where they try to do reverse psychology on the sole ground of, I'll tell you this, where Ed, the part where Double D says, Ed, listen closely now. Do not eat that dirt. And Ed's like, duh. I make that face for myself and I just start laughing. I'm just like, that is a good episode. It came from Outer Ed. That was also good. Run for Your Ed. Run for Your Ed's a really good episode. Oh Lord, that ship in a bottle belongs to the Cankers. Cankers, every man for himself. Oh, why? Onward was fun. I do like that. That's some nice brotherly connection right there. I think that was a lot of fun. Oh, the episode where they broke reality. That's a good one too. What's my reaction to the Devil Hulk coming back? I don't know. Like, I haven't read the Donny Cates Hulk, but it's not Immortal Hulk anymore. It's just called Hulk by Donny Cates. So I don't know. I've only got the first volume and also the Thor team up they did. So I haven't read the new. I only collected the trades. Renton Ed. Is that the support beam to the house? Have I know I haven't really been keeping up with Miraculous Ladybug. I don't think I have since season 4 or 3. I've just been like, I'm just gonna continue on with my life. Bye, guys. Y'all have fun with the Ladybug show. I've had enough from the creators and all the drama. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of that drama. So, if you were tasked to make a Sinister Six, who would it be? Doc Ock. Yours would be Doc Ock, Black Cat, Electro, Rhino, and Vulture. Okay, obviously you got to have Ock. I always Ock number 1. Sandman, Hobgoblin, Scorpion, Vulture, and Craven. That's my Sinister Six. There you go. That's my ideal Sinister Six. And I'm not talking like a demon like Hobgoblin. I'm talking like Roderick Kingsley. Like I'm just here to be a jackass Hobgoblin. Oh yeah, I have heard they're doing a Michael Jackson biopic. I was like, Michael Jackson biopic, and done by Anton Fuqua, the guy who did Training Day. I'm in. Doc Ock, Shocker, Mysterio, Sandman, The Spot, and the Beetle. That's not a bad one. What we need is a Metallica biopic. Well, first we gotta wait for someone to die, then they'll do the biopic. But then again, they did the Motley Crue one, and that one was very inaccurate. I'm just wondering when they'll do the Ozzy Osbourne biopic movie. That will be that'll be something like that. Um, hmm. um, yeah, it's all right. I always kind of imagine like Felicia usually stays away. It's not like with Catwoman where she kind of intermingles with the other villains. It's more like Black Cat kind of just does her own thing and doesn't like to be around these other guys because you're like, you're all fucking nuts. No. Yeah, I'd be totally down for a Lemmy biopic. I think that would be really cool. I'd be totally up for a Lemmy biopic. Catwoman by a country mile. That's you see, that's Lunar like that sounds more like a Sinister Syndicate than it does um, uh, Sinister Six. Just that kind of lineup. And connection is of course unstable. Of course. So I'm just gonna wait for a moment. Oh, don't worry, this will all get cleaned up at some point. Hopefully everyone sticks around and it doesn't like everyone just doesn't freak out and run. I'm really hoping that's not the case because the it's saying connection is unstable. So, yeah. It's a cartoon version of the Trinity. Yours is Steven, Dipper, and Jenny. Mine is Lion-O, He-Man, and Optimus. There's your Trinity. There's your cartoon Trinity. No, we're not comparing. We're not doing like a comparison between all the rooms. There, everyone's room is really bad, in their own shape or form. Would she go and Marie Kanker get along? Nope. Just gonna say that. Justice for Ben Riley. I have a Scarlet Spider-Man spandex suit that I did wear to MegaCon. Chris dressed up as a version of Spider-Man from the Spider-Verse, which he made up his own story for, and I thought that was really cool. I just dressed up as Ben Riley, and I think I told this stories where I got to meet Zeb Wells, the guy who helped make Ben Riley into that stupid chasm bullshit. Um, um, and we had this fun moment. We were having this fun back and forth where um, Zeb and I were talking, and I said, "Hey, wouldn't it be funny if I like pretended to strangle you and be like, you ruined my life?" After all the stuff with Ben, he's like, "Yeah, that would be funny." And I'm like, "Oh, you're serious?" He's like, "Yeah, man, come choke me." Not for real, of course. So I put my hands on Zeb's neck, and Chris in the picture looks like he's trying to break us up. So I thought that was and how his Spider-Man costume had a hood on it, so it like tilted to the left, and it looked like he had this confused like, "Oh my god" look on his face. Um, I don't blame Zeb Wells though. That's the thing. I don't really blame Zeb Wells for what happened. It really comes down to because I think Zeb Wells is a really good Spider-Man writer. Um, I do say, however, that Spider-Man's true enemy has been and always will be editorial mandates. That's Spider-Man's true nemesis right there is editorial mandates. Um, I had a dog, Adam. He passed away in his sleep, and he really fucked me up. Um, I just don't have cats now. I just have cats now. Yeah. I think it's on Chris's social media. I think that picture is somewhere on his social media, on Chris's social media. Hmm. Cats are pretty much hard work. I mean, it took forever to get all three of mine to this house because is no bueno for them. Change is no bueno. Yep, you can talk to Chris. He can back it up. That he can authenticate that Zeb Wells strangle story. Yeah, he can definitely authenticate that story. How's my day going? We'll see. I moved into a new spot, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. If let's see if I start screaming or not. Yeah, you don't have cats. Cats have you. There is a difference. Cats are like roommates. They don't, except they don't pay rent, and also they'll shit where they want. So like a roommate from Florida. Do I? You see, again, I know a lot of people shit on Zeb Wells, but I don't think it's all him. I don't think I don't like. I really don't like. What did Peter do? Why does it matter? I'm so goddamn sick of this whole because we just did this in the Nick Spencer run where everyone doesn't like Peter, but for that it was like, oh, because Wilson Fisk supports him, and I'm like, Matt, why are you getting mad? Because you know Peter's telling the truth when he's not, you know, and thankfully, Chip Zdarsky explained that away. Um, um, so yeah, I don't think it's all Zeb Wells. I think he's a very good writer. I just think it's editorial mandates. And again, I don't care that. Why are we doing the whole? Why does everyone hate Peter again? After we just recovered from that in the Nick Spencer run, and also I do feel like the reason why Nick Spencer was kicked off the book so soon was because editorial was asleep at the wheel and he was trying to get the marriage back together, and then they were like, no, you can't do that, so we're going to have another writer there to watch you like a hawk as we're writing. That's just me. That's just a theory, a gamer I'm not doing that here. It could be cool. That'd be Chris Pratt as Guy Gardner. It could be cool. um every tie-in event with Chasm goes nowhere. That's what I've heard. Like every story involving the Chasm stuff is just pointless. Like they gave up. Yeah, well, yeah, like you said, like they gave up halfway. I didn't choke him for real, Chris. You know this. Don't don't make it look like it's twisted. The Flash movie is still happening, unfortunately. I'm not excited for that. Ever a top 10 YouTubers? No, I don't think I'll ever do that. Why does Ben want JJ to sleep with his demon bed? That's where that meme. Oh, right, that is where the meme came from. Weirdest crossover I ever read. Mm, I've read some weird ones. I can't think. Oh yeah, Archie versus Predator. There you go. There's my number one. Archie versus Predator. Hmm. Anyway, well, uh, thank you, Moxie. It's not done up yet, but we will get to that. Oh yeah, that big Spider-Man Spider-Verse photo up. I remember that fondly because that's where I lost my 4-day pass and I had a shit fit. Yep, that happened. Remember that, Chris? I had the biggest shit fit on the planet. It was justifiable, but still, I was in a pretty frustrating mood. I have read that Gods and Gems story, that Ladybug Wonder Woman crossover. I have read it. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, there was a actual comic where Superman met the Nesquik bunny. I shit you not, that was a real comic. Stop watching it. It's just gonna make them do like want to put out more. The best way to stop Velma, here's how you do it. You don't watch it at all. We sat through the first two episodes. That was enough. We don't now. It's just like we're gonna watch it ironically, and that's just gonna give it more viewership, and it's just gonna make us hate more. Even though yes, it is gonna give us season two. They've already announced they are doing season two. I have not watched Battle of the Super Sons yet. No hate watching, just no watching at all. Superman ending battle is a good story. It's one of my favorite Superman stories. Anyway, well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's been a nice hour-long stream. Thank you guys so much, and I just wanted to do a quick video, just kind of talking about my thoughts on a few things today, and also tell you guys, hey, here I am, new house, new place. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in Multiverse.